welcome today's contestants. A creative director from Henderson, Nevada, John Coulter.
And John, welcome aboard. Jerry, nice to see you.
How about portraits in history for 200, please?
One thing you'd never hear from him, I'm not the marrying kind. John.
Who's Henry VIII?
Yes.
Can we get...
Correct.
Portraits in history for 800, please.
In the 1500s, he came, he saw, he conquered in South America. John.
Who's Pizarro?
Pizarro, that's right.
Portraits for 1,000.
Answer. Daily double. You get to deal with this clue all by yourself. You have $1,000. You can risk up to that.
I'll do $1,000.
Okay, for the lead, here is the clue. He's the Italian hero pictured here. You might recognize him by the color of his attire.
He's a red shirt. Who is... I don't know.
Who is Garibaldi? Garibaldi. So you drop down to nothing. But it's early. Go again.
Roman architecture? Roman for 1,000.
A sacrarium was one of these in a home or temple, smaller than the LA award show venue dating from 1926. John?
What is the Academy?
No. Bridget or Jerry? What is a shrine? Shrine. Jerry, you knew, but you didn't select again.
How about OMG for 800?
By federal law, since the year 2000, all commercial flights within the United States have been this type. John.
What is non-smoking?
You got it, and that takes you to minus 200. You're almost out of the hole. I'm sure it'll happen when we come back to continue the round after this. Nowadays, we don't hear as much about the Peace Corps as we did 20 years ago, but it was very important for you, John Coulter. Tell us why.
Well, I met my wife there. We were both agriculture volunteers, and that was 20 years ago.
Where were you guys working at the time?
In the Dominican Republic. So,
teaching or?
Helping farmers reduce pesticides and with erosion, things of that nature.
Looking back on it and forgetting about the fact that you met your wife there, good experience, great experience?
Toughest job you'll ever love.
You'll ever love.
Yes.
Way to say it. Good.
Yes.
All right. John, you almost got yourself out of the hole a few minutes ago. Let's see if you can do it with your next selection.
Let's do Dylan's songs and other words for 200. OMG for 1,000, please.
It's the equality state. John.
What is Wyoming?
Wyoming. You're on the plus side with 800.
Guess what I've got for 200. National memorials for 800, please.
Chamizal National Memorial commemorates the settlement of a border dispute between this Texas city and Juarez, Mexico. John.
What is El Paso?
Yes.
1,000 for National Memorials.
Daniel Chester French designed the statue in this memorial, but it was the Piccirilli brothers of New York who carved it. John.
What is the Lincoln Memorial?
You got it. That takes you to 2,600. However, you're still in third place. And that means you get a break. You get to go first in Double Jeopardy when we come back. Not wild. John.
Let's do Take a Walk on the Mild Side. Take a walk for 1,200, please.
Goodness, this word from the Latin for favor. Great balls of fire. John.
What is gracious?
That's the word.
1,600, mild side.
It precedes catch, deal, and dinkum. John.
What is fair?
That's it.
2,000, mild side. How about botany for 400, please?
Ants live inside these sharp projections of some acacia trees. The ants protect the trees, which produce ant food. John.
What are thorns?
Thorns. That's
Botany,
it. For Final Jeopardy, here is the category for you. Non-profit organizations. Clue coming up. Non-profit organizations. That's the category for final. Here comes the clue. This intellectual forum started in 1984, bringing together people from 3 different industries. Hence, its 3-letter name. And you have 30 seconds to come up with it. Good luck. That was tough, but finals are supposed to be tough. We'll start with you, John Coulter. You had 5,800, took a while before you wrote something down, and you came up with NSA. Nope, that's not going to do it, not national security. 5,001 is what it cost you, leaving you with 799 and taking us to Bridget O'Donnell, who had 10,000, shaking her head because she was stymied. She picked what is GMC. Nope. It'll cost you how much? 4,200. That leaves you with enough to finish in second place today because Jerry couldn't be caught. He wrote down his response quickly, and he came up with the correct one, TED, for technology, entertainment, and design. He's going to add how much money? You could have risked 1,600, you know.
I know.
And so your total would be 122,000 instead of a meager 121,800. Way to go, young man. He's good. We're going to need some really good contestants to challenge him tomorrow. Hope you'll join us for that. See you then. So long.
Prizes for our second and third place contestants provided by Ali. Promotional consideration.